Hello and welcome to another RichAlvarez live stream. I'm RichAlvarez and I'm joined by...
Me, Chris.
But, that's probably not a surprise if you've watched pretty much almost any of our streams ever. But, hey, who knows? So anyways, Chris, could you catch up everybody on what exactly we've been doing here?
Yeah, so this is live stream number 2 of Super Mario 64. And for those of you that joined in last weekend, in part 1, Rich got hopped in a bunch of levels, got some stars, and then was pitted against the infamous Penguin in the Penguin race and kind of struggled to beat that guy. So our hope is that in live stream number 2, Rich can finally defeat the big bad Penguin. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, we're happy you guys are jumping in. It was kind of neat to see the response for last week's video. It seemed like a lot of people really enjoyed that Super Mario 64 nostalgia. So I'm excited to watch Rich, and of course Rich is playing and I'm just providing commentary. So yeah, I think that's now you're all caught up.
Oh! Well, first mistake of the day.
Anyway, it looks like we got about 10 people in the chat so far, so welcome Brett and Rosa and Hank the Tank and anybody else who is watching. So here's a fun little game. Assuming Rich can beat this, how many attempts do you guys think it's gonna take Rich to finally beat the Penguin? That's what I do on my Sunshine streams. I have the chat guess.
How many attempts did I do already last time? I think I tried this about 10 times already.
Yeah, we'll start fresh. So we've had
I'm dumb. Oh, whoa! Hold on. I've never been able to do that before. That's amazing.
Oh wow.
I don't think that counts though. He'll be like, you cheated. Oh, I made it across the finish line. Let's see what happens.
I don't know what's gonna happen. I think that he says you cheat if you go through the shortcut, but I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, it doesn't count. It can't. He thinks I cheated. So
shortcuts aren't allowed.
That's bogus.
I gotta hand it to Nintendo. That's impressive that they put in the anti-cheating or anti-shortcuts from a game from so many years ago. So very impressive. Anyway, looks like we got a couple more people that jumped in. Welcome Fission Angle as well as JD. Thanks for jumping in. So Rich, this is what, attempt number 3 now?
Yeah.
Okay, attempt 3. Hey, and Kaylin is also in the chat. Well, thank you everybody for jumping in. We'll see. So I asked people to predict how many attempts they thought it would take. Hank said 4. Fish and Angel said 259.
Thanks.
Love the vote of confidence.
Oh.
I'm gonna predict 7 attempts, Richie.
Okay.
So we'll see.
It's not like I'm trying to fail. I swear, I'm just doing the best that I can. Unfortunately, this is the best that I can. Whoa! I might have done it.
Oh my goodness.
I don't think there was any cheats in there or anything. Let's find out. Woo! I got the star, and it only took 3 attempts.
Wow. Good job, man. I was about to say, maybe the controls are, there's an input delay or something, and we'll be here all day, but, well done. Well, that was, promises made, promises kept. Rich won.
Wow, that's actually kind of funny. I was thinking that would be the whole stream, but I actually did it.
I'd say that means we're off to a fantastic start.
All right.
Looks like we got about 15 people watching out, and Dustin just jumped in, so thanks for jumping in, Dustin. Kaylin asks, how are we both doing? I'm doing great. How are you doing, Rich?
I'm a little tired, but I guess I'm okay.
So where are we going next? What level are we doing next?
Ooh, now we're doing the Big Boo's Haunt, which is the most annoying ghost house in Mario history.
Oh boy. Almost every Nintendo game has like a mansion or a haunted level. They had it in Mario 64. They even had it in Sunshine with the casino level. They had it in Banjo-Kazooie with Mad Monster Mansion. Oh, Rich, this is actually a question a bunch of people were asking last weekend. Dustin and a bunch of others wanted to know your thoughts on Steve from Minecraft joining Smash Bros. Since you're such a big Minecraft fan.
Actually, yeah, that was really cool. I'm glad that that finally happened. I don't play Smash Bros. As often as I play Minecraft, but I guess now when I do, I will play as Steve sometimes, I guess.
Very good.
It's pretty cool.
I wasn't able to appreciate it because I don't play Minecraft very much, but everybody knows you're a big fan. Oh, and wow, we just got a very generous super chat from Two Gun Toast.
Yeah, I saw that.
Who super chatted $25, and I'll read their full comment. Two Gun Toast says, never been able to support you guys as I've grown up over the last decade plus and things are tight, but wanted to at least say you guys really had an impact on my younger life and sense of humor. Keep on keeping on. Wow. Well, thank you, Two Gun Toast. That was very generous of you. Rich, did you have any comments on that?
I'm sorry, I was trying to kill this ghost. Could you say it one more time?
Yeah, basically, yeah, I know you're focusing on the game, but yeah, basically they were just saying that we had a really big impact on their childhood and helped develop their sense of humor, and they really appreciated the videos.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Like, you know, we sometimes I forget, you know, that people watched us, you know. I know that sounds weird, but it's like, you know, we were just, you know, kids having fun, you know, especially with Super Mario Brothers. We were just kind of goofing around, and I don't think it hit us till much later, the impact that we had on some people. And yeah, I really appreciate that. Like, I don't really think of myself very often, or I don't think of myself at all as like an influencer on that level. So I really appreciate it, you know, that I actually helped with something, or I inspired other people to do great things, because you know, sometimes I just feel like I goofed around. So that is very sweet of you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, well said. Yeah, I think about that a lot because Stupid Mario Bros. Was like 2008 to 2012, and we're so far past it, it's easy to kind of forget that era. But it's always really heartwarming to see people remember it fondly and talk about how it inspired them. So yeah, thank you. Really appreciate that. And yeah, I wanted to mention I'm gonna be just kind of like reading the highlights of the comments. So, you know, we'll try and have a fun, lively chat going. Rich, of course, is gonna focus on playing the game. I'm gonna kind of be like narrating and commenting. If you guys want a super chat, we will read your comments and give you a shout out. So if you do have a question or a comment that you do want to guarantee will get read, super chats are of course very much appreciated. And then in the meantime, also I wanted to mention, I just saw that Xanderbrow jumped in saying, what is up my raviolis? And Xanderbrow is a member of the RichAlvarez channel. So if you want to join and become a member, it's, I think you guys mostly know how it works, but basically it's similar to Patreon. You pay a monthly subscription that helps support the channel. Your name gets a cool color, you get some icons and some extra emojis. So yeah, thank you, Xanderbrow, for being a member and for jumping in. And then, oh, Rich, there's a novelty YouTube account called Chris Muller with the weather. I think I mentioned it, and he said, "Good afternoon, Chris." And I think he's going for the the Chris Muller YouTube news. But he has some hilarious commentary. I like seeing novelty account Chris Muller with the weather.
It's a throwback for sure.
Anyway, wow, looks like we got about 23 people watching, so we're slowly climbing up in views. So thank you again, everybody, for jumping in. And then let's see here. Oh, Two Gun Toast had a follow-up comment, and they say, you guys really don't get near enough credit for SMB. Goofing around or not, it was really good and told a great story with smaller ones weaved in. It was creative and well done. So thank you, Two Gun Toast, for your thoughtful comment. And it looks like Chris Muller with the weather has another follow. They said, Chris Muller News, where it's all about Chris and sometimes about Chris.
That is probably the best episode of YouTube News.
It was definitely a good one.
Why can't I get him? You know, trying to get the first star on this level is basically you just have to punch all the ghosts.
I'm glad you remember how to do this. I haven't played 64 in so long that there will be a lot of trial and error when I eventually get to this game. But you're doing great, Rich. You're doing great.
I know,
All I have to do is
Penguin.
just comment. You're
Like
the
I
one
said,
doing all the
I
work
kind of
here.
feel like the episode might have been better if it was just the penguin race the whole episode. But that would require me to do worse than I'm doing, I guess. And unfortunately, it didn't happen that way.
Well, the nice thing is, when I play, I tend to hop around a lot on the levels. So if you get bored or frustrated, you can always go find another level.
I think I have one more ghost to do. You know, you got to punch all the ghosts and get their coins, and then the big ghost comes out. Let's see here. Let's see. No, I already got this one, so that means I'm missing one somewhere.
Yeah.
But where am I missing the ghost? Not this one, because I already got this one. And there's not one in the carousel. The carousel ghosts come out next time. There's no ghost here. Somebody in the comments probably knows where the last ghost is or where I missed one.
That's it's always fun when you're playing and somebody types in the very obvious thing. It's like, dear Rich, obviously it was the one ghost that you walked by 3 times and didn't notice. It's okay. It's always, isn't it always true? It's like when you're playing by yourself, you just breeze through and it's easy. As soon as you fire up a live stream, all of a sudden you're like, wait, where's the thing I'm looking for? Why is this suddenly difficult?
Literally, that's it. Those are all the ghosts. So I'm not sure what I did wrong. It's even called Go on a Ghost Hunt. Somebody says behind the Boo painting, which would be here, but I thought there was already one that came out of the Boo painting.
It looks like GN News just jumped in. Welcome back, GN News. GN News is another one of our members, so thank you again for
there's another one behind the
membership.
painting. Well, thank you, Fission Angel.
Oh, look at that. Who would have thunk?
Just gotta wait for... Maybe I gotta stay silent still. Come on out!
Chris Muller with the weather had another creative comment. They said, "Thanks, Chris. Another Chris Muller related news. I hear Chris has a gaming channel now where he plays games starring Chris." That's true. I have been streaming on my personal YouTube channel, Silver Shadow 721. So if any of you guys want to watch me play Sunshine or Fall Guys, I've got a link to that in the description.
All right, I got that last ghost, which means now it's time to get Big Boo. Here we go. You just have to kind of punch him in the back, you know, like every other boss in this game for some reason.
Well done. Oh, and we just got another super chat from Xander Brow. Thank you, Xander Brow. And Xander Brow said, "I still say the coolest thing about SMB is all the sideshows like Junior Mario Bros, Mario Blues Brothers, and me. LOL. And Super Luigi Bros, and so on." Yeah, Xander Brow, I know you definitely were a big part of some of the, the well-received spin-off shows. There were quite a few over the years. There was even an animated spin-off show by that guy Anthony on Flipnote Hatena. But it was definitely neat to see so many people inspired to do something similar to what Rich and I were doing. So keep up the good work, Xander Brow.
I like that it's the he says it's the coolest thing, so ours
the coolest thing.
Ours was not the coolest thing. It was everybody who was inspired by us is the coolest thing. And you know what, in a way that is the coolest thing.
Well, it's not about how many episodes of Super Mario Bros. You made. It's about the friends you made along the way on YouTube who did the same thing.
Oversaturated quote.
It's basically a meme now.
Alright, is that bunny here yet? Damn it. I want that bunny. Sometimes the bunny shows up and you gotta catch... Oh, there he is! Oh, give me your bunny!
This one's always been really... I remember it being super difficult. So if you I don't know.
Shoot.
I don't know if there's like a trick or a strategy to it, but...
Oh, you just gotta jump at the right time. Almost got him. Got him.
Oh, and I guess now's a good time to remind you guys, definitely be sure to give this video a like. because that lets the YouTube algorithm know that this channel is still alive and kicking. And I think all you guys are probably subscribed, but if you want to know when we go live, since we don't have a stream schedule, definitely be sure to hit the notification bell and make sure you turn on all notifications, because that'll make sure that you get the heads up before we stream. I think we've sort of kind of been streaming on Saturday mornings, but you know it's still kind of random. So definitely use that notification bell to your advantage.
Come die with me in the flames, bunny.
There we go.
Right, see, he's not with me anymore because he's dead.
Yeah, Two Gun Toast said that was a smooth rabbit catch. So good job, Richie.
Yeah, it can be frustrating and take a long time, but you can get lucky if you just time it right. Oh! Have I mentioned how much I dislike this level? I believe I have. Oh, there I go.
I said it before, I'll say it again. When we did this back in 2013, we kept on swapping controllers back and forth every time we died, and I remember it being way harder than I thought. So, oh hey, Killjoy just jumped in with a super chat. Thank you, Killjoy. Killjoy said, jumping on the bandwagon, I'll take any excuse to super chat. Good afternoon to you guys, with a emoji with smiling hearts. So,
why, thank you, Killjoy.
Thank you, Killjoy.
All right, into the oil pit here. Hazy Maze Cave.
Yeah, Killjoy was quoting you and said, "Come die in the flames with me, bunny." Bye. And Gia News asks what we've been up to this week. Well, as far as me, I have been playing Super Mario Sunshine. That's been fun. And then I've also been playing Fall Guys Season 2 just dropped, I think, a day or two ago. And that's like castle and dragon and, you know, medieval themed. So that's what I've been doing. What about you, Rich? What games have you been playing?
This one.
How far are you in your main file, your like your off-stream file?
I mean, I've already, you know, beaten Bowser, but like it's all about getting the rest of the stars, am I right?
It really is. Are you planning to 100% the game on your own?
Maybe, I don't know. It depends. I've got a lot of other games on the side that I could be playing, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. This level always confuses me. I never know what to do when I first get in here. It's like pretty much like playing this level for the first time every time. Oh,
yeah,
and I'm in the
miasma. I always got lost on this one.
This is my least favorite
so many
level,
like
by the way.
like the first few levels are really fun, and then some of these like later like mid levels start to get like more tricky and hard. So again, you get frustrated, you're welcome to just hop back, you know, level hop to another one.
Whee!
Anyway, wow, we've got 39 people watching now. We're almost at 40. I see a bunch of familiar faces in the chat. Yeah, thank you. I see Assault Nightwing just jumped in, so did Sonic Riccardi. And then there's a bunch of other folks who just joined as well. So thank you everyone who's joining us on this Saturday morning, or I guess afternoon, depending on what part of the world you're in.
Well, I really do think that the basement levels are the worst. You know, I think that the opening foyer levels, as they were, I think those are honestly probably the best. You know, Bomb on Battlefield and the Snowfield, like those, that's really what makes the game. And then the basement levels are crap, and then they get a little bit better once you get into the attic, you know? Yeah.
That's a good way to put it. There's some really fun later levels too, like you know, like the
TikTok clock.
TikTok clock, and is it Rainbow? Oh, God, is it Rainbow Road or Rainbow Level, or you know what I'm talking about, Rainbow Castle?
Yeah, I think it is just like the Rainbow.
It's been
something.
so long, I forgot the name, but I remember you ride the carpet on the rainbow. I remember that one was really fun. And there's oh hey, Matt Provenzel just jumped in. Welcome, Matthew.
Whoa, never talked to that guy before.
Ladies and gentlemen, famous YouTuber Matthew Thomas Provenzel, who played Wario in Super Mario Bros, just jumped in the chat. And now would be a great time to give Matt a quick shout out. I think most of you guys know this, but if you don't, Matt is working on an independent series. I think it started as an independent film, and now it's turned into I think they're trying to pitch it as a TV show. But anyway, check out Matt's channel. Matt is just Matt Provenzel. And Matt does weekly streams every Friday where he talks about where he's at with the process. And then also, if any of you want to join our Discord, I've got a link below. And we all hang out there, me, Rich, Matt, all just talking about the projects we're working on. But yeah, just wanted to give Matt a shout out. His weekly streams about King's Blade have been very entertaining. Oh, and Rich, we got another super chat. Brett Sucks came in with a super chat. Thank you, Brett Sucks.
Brett
and they say, hey,
Sucks.
this should be a fun question, Richie. Brett Sucks says, hey, Richie, what's your take on Fallout 76?
Well, as many of you guys know, I am a big fan of the Fallout series. I was not thrilled with Fallout 76 at first because, honestly, it's not really Fallout, but I recognize that they have made several improvements. But I will admit, I have not played the game since they've added, like, the NPCs and everything. I know that, like, news outlets, you know, they've reported that the game is a lot better now. It's a little hard for me to get back into that game after having such a bad experience with it at first. So, but it is Fallout, so eventually I will have to go back and play it now that it's allegedly better. But it was not a good game in the opening months. So, yeah. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Never say never.
Never say never. I remember when that came out, you made your YouTube super short video. And that one was really funny. Comparing all the different Fall Guys games.
Fallout games.
Anyway, Xanderbrow comes in with a hashtag bring back the everything sucks guy, which is of course a reference to the bum that Matt played in YouTube News.
Oh! I screwed up.
Yeah, it's easy to slip up on this one.
I hate the owl, man. He's just not good. He doesn't drop me where I want him to drop me. Woo! Here he is again. Let's go. Come on, Owl. Mr. Owl.
Mr. Owl. That's a reference to the Tootsie Pop commercial that we did a parody of that Richie and Matt and I were all in.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? Please, I don't know. Ask the turtle.
So Xanderbrow's, thank you, Xanderbrow. Xanderbrow just did another super chat, and this will be a fun question. They said, ever thought of making a Star Wars fan film? Hashtag Garrett Sith.
You know, we famously advertised a Star Wars show that we were going to do, and Garrett would have actually been a Sith. I don't think I've ever admitted that on stream before because I was keeping it a secret in case we, oh, I got it. Wow.
Good job.
I was keeping it a secret in case we ever actually did the show, but I don't think it's that big a surprise that, I mean, right from the beginning, he's a Sith. He's not a Sith Lord, he's like a Sith acolyte, and I would have been a Jedi, and the plot, I think I'm allowed to say now that we're probably never doing it, was that we get stranded on a planet together, a Jedi and a Sith that were enemies, and we did fight each other at the beginning, and then we have to like learn to be friends as we try to like escape this planet. So it's going to be kind of like see, Sith and Jedi aren't so different, are they? Sort of a, thing. But no, we never did it because we were going to have to like turn Garrett's garage into like a blue screen factory to like blue screen the whole thing. And we realized that it was going to be the most expensive thing ever. And we definitely didn't have the money for it. So instead, we did Fallout Elwood, a show that I had been wanting to do for a long time, and then that was even too expensive, so we didn't finish that either. We got 2 episodes in.
Did knock out 2 episodes, and I think that those 2 were they were fun to make, and they were.
Sorry. So, like, what I'm trying to do. Sorry, continue what you were saying, Chris.
Oh, I was just gonna say it was definitely fun making that. I know that we didn't go as far into the show as you were hoping, but it was definitely a fun experience.
Oh my goodness! See,
Yeah,
I'm
and then
trying to get the eight coins on the Bowser level, which is really, really hard.
the coin, the secret coin levels in 64 and in Sunshine are both they're definitely on the tricky side.
Oh,
So
I made it again. I made the same mistake again. I go over there too fast. Just don't want to get hit by the fire when it comes back.
Penguin Race Part 2.
Penguin Race Part 2.
Oh man, yeah, it's interesting.
Oh! Game over.
So basically, if you get a game over, nothing really happens. You just have to like go back to the level, essentially, right?
You start outside the castle. It's a big pain in the ass, but it's like not that big of a deal.
Yeah. Wow, we've got 43 people watching right now. So thanks again to everybody who tuned in.
43 people.
And yeah, friendly reminder to be sure to give this video a like so it can perform well in the YouTube algorithm. But thank you everyone who's tuning in. Hope you guys are enjoying our stream so far.
Chris Muller with the news or with the weather says Chris Muller would have made it on try one.
Chris Muller would have made it on the first try. Thank you, Chris.
Not true.
Well, I'll put it this way. If you guys have seen my channel, I actually I think about half of you have seen this, but I made a fail compilation of one of the hardest bonus levels in Mario Sunshine. It took me 87 attempts to beat one of the levels, and I did a supercut, so it just goes through all the fails real quick. So, you know, not the first try, but if I practice it off stream, then sometimes I can get lucky and get it first try on stream. But you know, you get how it is. You get how it is.
All right. As you can tell, I gave up trying to get the red coins over on Bowser level, so I'm doing it here on the Bomb on Battlefield because it's a little bit easier.
Yeah. Oh goodness. And then a GN News says, "Yep, that's Rich for you. Always moving too fast. You're Mario, not Sonic."
Gotta go fast.
You're too slow. And then Killjoy said, "We watched Super Banjo. That's a lie. We still love you, Chris." I think the lie being me getting something in one take.
Shoot. Well, I'm not doing so great.
And then Xanabrow said, "Game fails are like film bloopers to me." And yeah, I guess that's a positive spin on it.
All right, let's get me in this cannon. What do you say here? I know that my wing cap is gonna expire here in a second, so.
Chris Muller with the weather said, "Where's that duct tape?" I love the subscribe voice in that video, Rich, because you're like, "Hey, what you doing there, Chris?" And then you just hear the duct tape go, "What?" And then you're like,
so there's
God, that was
one
such
here,
a good episode.
And then there's one more on the side of the mountain.
Tara said, "Duct tape? Don't you mean duck tape?"
Quack.
Quack quack.
Okay, it's around here somewhere. Ooh, look at me not playing well. Jesus. Oh, where did I end up? Oh no, I'm back here. I thought I was on the other side. Ah.
That's how it goes, buddy. Josh Nader had a good question asking, how do you get the colored blocks visible? So that's like the Metal Mario and all that.
Well, technically, the wing cap
it?
Is one of those as well.
True. Did you want to answer it, or did you want me to answer it?
I'm answering right now. I had to obviously do the wing cap level. At some point, I think it was after 10 stars, the ceiling opens up and you just you stand on the sun thing in the entryway and you look at it, and then you get to hit the giant red button, which fills in all of the see-through red blocks, making them wing cap blocks. Blue is Invisible Mario, and what was I gonna say about Invisible Mario? Well, Blue's Invisible Mario, and so there's a button. I think you go through the moat or something like that. I was supposed to go down here. And then there's a button down there to make those solid. And then in that oil level I was in earlier, there's a secret sub-level in there where you get to hit a green button to become Metal Mario. There we go. Now I got the 8 red coins here. Yeah, and then it fills in all that. Sorry, I don't know, maybe I should have let you explain it, Chris. That's as good of an explanation as I'm ever going to give, so...
Yeah, that's basically it, because I think it came from, was it Super Mario World? Was that the first one that they introduced the switches in Super Mario World?
Sorry, what?
When did they first introduce, like, the switches?
I remember them in Mario World, but I think their POW blocks have always been a thing, which are a little bit different, but, yeah. I think you're right.
Is this one, I'm trying to remember. Are there hidden stars? How many hidden stars are there in each level? Because I know that if you get 100 coins, you get a star. Are there, is there anything else?
I think that's pretty much it. So I'm seeing some disputes in the comments. I apologize. It looks like Andrew Souza. Did you ever respond to Andrew Souza?
Oh yeah, Andrew. I was not purposely ignoring you. I'm looking at the game and then I'm looking at the comments. So yeah, I had mentioned earlier in the chat I'm not going to be able to answer every single question, but to answer your question, as far as YouTube news goes, I don't think that we have any plans to bring it back because we're all living in different spots right now. I mean, we've talked about maybe trying to do something live. I don't think it would quite have the charm of, you know, the edited videos. But yeah, I'd say as far as it goes, I think the last time we did YouTube news was back in 2014. So no plans to bring it back unless Matt visits. But yeah, to emphasize again, I'm not going to be able to read every single question in the chat. Like, I'm going to glance and kind of read the highlights. So if I don't read your question, it's not because I'm ignoring you. It's because I'm looking at the game as well, trying to keep a good conversation going. If you super chat, that guarantees that you'll get your question or your comment answered.
Because it's highlighted. Yeah.
Well, yeah, and I want to be respectful to people that are supporting the channel. But yeah, like, you don't got to take it personally. Like, where sometimes the comments scroll by too fast to see them.
Yeah. He said that's cool. Thank you for understanding.
Short. Yeah, and you guys, if I miss it, you're welcome to ask your questions again. Like, obviously, we don't expect everybody to super chat, so feel free to, like, sometimes it takes a few tries for us to see it because the comments are scrolling kind of fast. Yeah, so, okay. Mastermind's asking, do you think you might do YouTube news live? Like, I was thinking about that. I don't know if it's gonna, we would have to change the show a little bit because I think the humor of YouTube news was the really fast-paced editing and like the back and forth of like the comedic cuts. So it wouldn't have the same format, but you know, I mean, it's definitely something that we could try out, but we'd probably have to tweak it a little bit.
Well, I don't know. I've always said I wouldn't do it without Matt.
Oh yeah, well, we definitely want to get Matt in.
I mean, we could do it, I don't know, like, I don't, part of the joy of YouTube news is that it is heavily scripted and fast-paced. I mean, I think you basically just said this, but,
Yeah.
Doing it live would just be us talking about stuff, which is, you know, what we do normally anyway.
Yeah.
Because it wouldn't be like, and now Chris with the weather. It's just like that. I feel like that would be funny for like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And then
Andrew had an interesting suggestion, which is record the bits and edit them later. That's a potential. I don't know if the timing would still work. I know that Rich did do that with what was the food video you made? Disagreement with food, or
oh, when food disagrees with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
The burger. Whoops.
Yeah. Anyway, but I'd say, you know, I've been meaning to make a playlist of all the YouTube news episodes, so I'll have to do that sometime. But anyway, yeah, YouTube news was definitely a lot of fun. Assault Nightwing asked what our favorite music video song parody was that we ever did. You want to go first on that one, Rich, out of all the ones we ever did on the channel?
Let me think here. What did we do again?
Well,
we have.
I know you're trying to multitask. I'll tell you what. I think my favorite was probably Gangnam Style, just because that was right when we upgraded cameras. We totally caught like the virality of the meme.
I just don't like the way that it sounds. I mean, I appreciate that it's our most popular, I believe, but like I don't like the way that it was recorded. I wish that we could have done it differently, but whatever.
Really? Like, are you talking about audio or video?
Yeah, I think the audio sounds terrible. I think the chorus sounds bad.
Really? I think you're being overly critical of yourself. When I've listened to it, I mean, it's not me singing, but I like the sound of it. But we had some other ones too, like what were the other ones that we did? I mean, well, let's go back to some of the classic ones. There was Smells Like Bowser, the Games Are One Desire, the Head Over Heels parody, the All-Star Smash Mouth parody, the Foster the People parody. There's a bunch of them. What, any of those sound like a favorite to you, Rich?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like I used to have a favorite, but it's just like I haven't thought about it in a hot minute, so like I just don't know. I just don't know, and I just don't care.
Gruff asked a question. They said, Chris and Rich, are you planning to do any stupid Mario content anytime soon?
Anytime soon? Probably not.
Yeah, I was going to say, I know that obviously a lot of you guys want to see more Mario content. The show ended with, well, it ended a few times. It ended with Super Mario Bros. And then we brought it back in Plumber Night. And then we brought it back again in Super Mario World. I'll give the same answer that we typically give, which is there's no plans to bring it back, but never say never, because I could see us feasibly wanting to do maybe some spin-off-y stuff, but as of now, no plans.
Yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to be, well, I would say it's a good bet that it will not happen this year.
Oh yeah, well, not that there's that much of the year left. Wow, and Rich, we're about to hit 49 viewers, which is really impressive, because last week we hit 50 for a hot second, which I think is our record, not counting the anniversary stream where we hit over 200, which was really, really cool. Oh wow, and we just hit 50. Well, thanks again, everybody who's jumped in. Reminder to hit the like button, by the way, everyone, if you haven't already.
So, like, I really screwed up here because I keep falling off. Actually, it's not very hard to understand. I just keep falling off. Oh, and I make stupid mistakes like that. And I'm playing terrible. Here we go. I finally hit it across. I was doing much better last week, I think.
You're doing great, Rich. You're doing great. I mean, you're already at 21 stars, so you've been at a pretty good pace here. Looks like Xanderbrow had a question. They said they don't want to take your idea, and they want to get your permission for the Star Wars thing. If they can, hold on, let me see. Do I have permission to do something with your Jedi and Sith team up, but like a heist or something? It looks like Xanderbrow's asking if they can take your idea and run with it for what you mentioned for Star Wars.
But why? I mean, why anybody's allowed to do whatever they want. I don't own. I don't own the idea of enemies joining forces. Anybody can do that. Like, I don't know. Just I like to if I'm a weird person. Like, if I've heard something, Chris can attest to this on many circumstances. It's like, if I have a good idea, but then I hear a movie or a TV show has done it, I'm like, okay, I need to think of something else.
Yeah.
Like, I don't, I like to, I really am invested in the idea of coming up with my own idea for certain things. So, I mean, that's not a hard rule. It's just generally been my attitude on things in the past. So I always recommend that you get creative and figure out your own ideas. But Xanderbrow, if you like my idea so much that you absolutely must use it, then I'm not going to stop you. So go ahead, plagiarize me as you wish. Sorry, that's harsh. You can go ahead and do it. It's fine.
That's pretty good.
I'm just being mean, by the way, and I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, that was nice of you to ask, Xanderbrow. Go for it.
Yeah, Xanderbrow, you're good. Just do it. I don't care.
Yeah. Assault Nightwing asks, what was your favorite episode to film in any of the stupid Mario universe timelines?
Oh, I fell off. Sorry, say that one more time?
They're asking what your favorite episode was out of anything Stupid Mario Bros. Related, so that could be Stupid Mario, or Plumber Night, or Stupid Mario World.
You know, I get asked this a lot, but my favorite episode is 46, you know. For sure.
And that was the beginning of season 4 after we had taken a bit of a break from seasons. And mine, I've mentioned it before. Mine's always been episode 22, which was the JMK episode in season 2 where we introduced Scott Masterson.
That's a good one as well.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try one more thing here before we go. I'm gonna try to beat my record on the secret Princess Peach slide run.
Ooh,
we got another super chat, Chris. What is this one?
Oh, we did. Thank you, Two Gun Toast. Two Gun Toast says, have you ever been trying to write a joke for a scene and came up with something that had you bent over laughing but was too dark or adult to use?
Oh, all the time. All the time. You know, we have this...
We can't say it, because if we did... it's probably too dark or adult to use. Oh, sorry, go ahead, Rich.
Oh, yeah, I was just going to say, like, we were always kind of trying to toe the line with Stupid Mario Brothers. Like, I'm going to do that again. You have to get it under 20 seconds to get the secret bonus star. I've already gotten this one, so it'll be gray. But the thing with Stupid Mario Brothers, sometimes, especially, like, in the first episode, we got a little bit, raunchy here and there. But I always felt like, even, especially after that initial episode, we were like, we got a lot of kids watching, so we'll try to keep it kind of in the realm of PG to PG-13 and not really the PG-13 to R sort of,
Yeah.
So, I don't know, there was plenty of times where I thought of jokes and even filmed some. I remember editing out, because, like, sometimes I'd be like, no, we're going to be edgy, we're going to push the envelope and... people are going to think this is hilarious, and then I'd be in the editing room and be like, I'm not really proud of that.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, there's like a whole other conversation about how, the YouTube community guidelines have changed and they're more strict about what you can do. I mean, that's a whole nother conversation. But as far as like the jokes go, I think the core question is like, having a really good idea that was hilarious, but you couldn't put up. I'm sure that there were plenty of instances where we were like,
definitely
wouldn't
even attempt them now because the YouTube guidelines are so much stiffer. But back in the Wild West of YouTube, I wasn't really worried about that as much, and it just came down to a preference thing, I guess. I'm always 3 milliseconds away from getting the bonus star. It's dumb. It's real dumb.
Sorry, how much time do you have to complete it in? I forget.
You have to get under 21 seconds.
Ah.
To get the bonus star.
I like that you had an epic slide run in stream 1, and now we're doing it again, because it's like it keeps you on the edge of your seat. So Novus had a question about that, saying, is it hard doing the kind of stuff you do with YouTube being so restrictive? I'd say for us, not specifically, because when we were making Stupid Mario Bros, we always, I think, strived to make it more wholesome, just because, Nintendo has that brand, and we did as well. So personally, I don't feel that restricted, because we never wanted to do lots of edgier or more controversial content. But I know if that is what you want to do, you could have trouble getting monetized. And the reason that is a bad thing is because YouTube suppresses non-monetized videos. So if your video's monetized, they'll push it up higher in the algorithm. If it's not monetized, you're not going to show up in people's subscription feeds. You're not going to show up in the searches as much. So it's all tied together. I mean, YouTube's got to do what YouTube's got to do, because they're a business. But anyway,
I really screwed
it's all they're always tweaking the algorithm.
I'm just gonna kill myself.
Yeah. And Excellent Boy just had a very nice comment saying, I loved you guys back in the golden days of YouTube. So thank you, Excellent Boy. That's always fun to think back nostalgically on those days.
I got a whole new idea now.
Tara said, tip, jump over the side when there are no brick walls. It'll be quite complicated, though.
Yeah, that's what I was just seeing.
Yeah. And just as a reminder, guys, I'm doing my best to try and keep up with the comments.
I lost it.
If you want something answered, you can try typing it again. The comments are going kind of quick, and I'm focusing on Rich, but not ignoring anybody. Just re-emphasizing that.
Didn't make it. 7 milliseconds off.
You're close, dude.
I've done this before. In fact, I might have even done this last week, and I forgot that I already did it. But I don't think so, though. I don't think I did it on the stream.
Oh, Mastermind Time Lord had a great question saying, oh, and by the way, Chris, do you think you might start playing Fall Guys again because Fall Guys Season 2 is out? And the answer is absolutely yes, 100%. I do plan to do some streaming probably this weekend. So as a reminder, if you guys want to check out my channel, Silver Shadow 721, I definitely am going to be doing some more Fall Guys and try out those new Season 2 levels.
All right, this is my last attempt because I gotta go, but I'm gonna try to do the over the edge. I realize you have to do it butt style because if you do it belly style like I was doing, you can't jump.
Oh,
so you have to go
good
like
luck,
this,
buddy. Here we go.
And then I did it too soon. All right, guys, next time we'll be trying to do that and trying to do it better than I just did. All right.
Well, I like how you ended stream 1 being defeated by the penguin, but you started stream 2 winning that pretty quickly. So hopefully when we come back for stream 3, you can start off with this one and beat this one. So it'll give us something fun to look forward to.
Yeah.
But that was a good stream, dude. Like we tied our peak for last week. I think we hit about 50 people. I wanted to say thank you again to our members. So thank you Xanderbrow, thank you Killjoy, thank you GN News. Oh, and sorry, I missed AK. I'll ask AK's question real quick. Who's better, Rich at 64 or Chris at Sunshine? Neither. It's Matt at Galaxy.
I
don't even know if Matt plays Galaxy.
All right, guys, thank you so much for watching our stream. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell to stay notified. Tell all your, this is really important these days, tell all your friends to subscribe too. Get them on here. Like this video. Don't forget to leave a comment when it's published as a video. That's another important thing. And, you know, check back in most Saturdays. You know, we try to do every Saturday as much as we can. And, you know, randomly here and there, we'll do something in the middle of the week as well. Go check out Chris's channel. He's streaming all the time. And I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah, thanks. I'd say the last thing I was going to mention is the Discord. Of course, we have a link in the description below. So join our Discord if you want to chat. And thank you, Rich, for the shout out. I definitely plan to play either Sunshine or Fall Guys this weekend. So if you want to watch me stream, you can check that out. And Rich, somebody asked for the subscribe voice. So do you want to?
Please subscribe. It's free and easy, just like telling all your friends to subscribe. I'm on a one-track mind right now because I got to end this stream and then use the loo, as they say.
All good. Well, thanks again, everybody. Have a wonderful day.
And an even more wonderful... You know, usually it's the other way around.
You want to do it the other way around?
Let's fix this here. Have a wonderful day.
An even more pleasant tomorrow.
There you go. I'm like, in an even more wonderful what?
I caught you off guard because usually you start it and I finish it. So.
All right. Well, either way, goodbye, everybody.
That was fun. See you guys. Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.